everybody, I'm Kevin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hey everybody, it's Kevin and welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you guys are here. Today I thought I would take you out in the garden and talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite plants that I have in my garden, and that's the hellebore. Some of you may know the hellebore by the name of Lenten rose. That's the old-fashioned term. It was called the Lenten rose because it was usually blooming during Lent, and some of the blossoms look like roses, so that's how it got its name. But originally they come from Europe and Asia, but we've been growing them here in our gardens here in America well over a century. So they're pretty well established in a lot of gardens. I love them. I kind of got turned on to them a couple of years ago when a friend of mine who has a garden gave me several, and it kind of gave me the fever. There's so many wonderful things to love about hellebores. First of all, they're perennial, so once you plant them, they're going to come back year after year. Second of all, they're evergreens, so they give you some kind of interest year-round. And third of all, they are one of the first things for sure to bloom in my garden. Some of my hellebores actually start blooming the end of January, and they will bloom all the way up through really the end of April. So they're a really wonderful thing to add to your garden. They're also one of the hardiest plants that I have in my garden. Deer will not eat them, moles, voles, they really have, I can't really think of any predators. So once you get them started, they're extremely hardy, and they're going to come back and bloom year after year. Now, as you're going to see when I show you some of the different varieties that I have, they come in a lot of variations, from pinks to whites, yellows, even some really wonderful reds, and variations all thereof, singles, doubles, lots of different flower shapes and forms. So I've kind of collected a little bit of everything. If you do start growing these and you get them going in your garden, what will end up happening is they're going to start hybridizing each other and cross-pollinating, and then if you leave the blossoms on the plant all year until the end of April, they'll actually cast little seeds, and you'll have seedlings come up every spring, like in, they really start coming up the beginning of January through March, April, and through there. So you can take these little seedlings and separate them and grow them and share with friends, or put them in other places in your garden, and so then you've got them spreading easily all over your yard, which is a wonderful thing. So let's turn around here and look at some of my hellebores and talk a little bit about what I've got in my garden. Hellebores grow in zones 3 through 9, and fall is the best time to plant them, or early spring. As you can see, they come in a myriad of different sizes and shapes. Some of the blooms are single, and some of them are double, and combinations thereof. Some will also have solid patterns, and others will have variations. Guys, so now I've just cleaned everything up and I've taken all the dead leaves off and opened everything up, which is really good because now the blossoms can get all the sun and they'll grow up straight and kind of spread out and make a real pretty kind of candelabra form. So let's take a look at them now that they've been cleaned up. You can see the difference. So there you have it, guys. If you haven't already put hellebores in your garden, it's time to get out there and try it. I promise you will love having hellebores in your garden. My only warning is they can be a little bit addictive, so be careful once you get started. One last tip, hellebores like to be in the shade for the most part, as I said, so be sure that you don't put them where they get too much sun because they will get burnt and they won't be happy. But once you get them in a perfect place, you'll have them forever. So thanks so guys for so much for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed, please do that. It just takes a second and it really helps me a lot. If you just go and push the thumbs up and the subscribe button, it would be a huge help so you can see more of my videos when they come out soon. So put some hellebores in your garden. If you already have them, tell me about your experiences with them, or if you have any tips. I always love to share new information with everyone. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.